friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the football world. This was a day where we were expecting a team like Manchester United, the mighty Red Devils, to turn up in the Premier League. This was the first game in charge of the Erik Ten Hag era, and guess what? What I saw at Old Trafford is a team which is in absolute shambles. This is a team which is reminiscent to the team which we saw last season, and they were completely lackluster in front of 75,000 fans at Old Trafford cheering the Red Devils. Can you just imagine the pathetic situation, the very disappointing situation that we see Manchester United in? And we have to, point out some fingers at some players. And mind you, they were coming up against Brighton and Hove Albion, which is a very tough outfit. They're coached by one of the best managers in English football, one of the best in Graham Potter, and he knows exactly how to get the best out of his team. Every player, man to man, coming up against Manchester United was looking really solid. And one of the most important reasons for that is the manager. Graham Potter likes to play with four men at the back, and whenever we have seen him with that formation setting up his team, they play a really low block. They are very well drilled defensively, and in terms of their transition, the movement of players like Danny Welbeck and Adam Lallana is quite crucial to the way they play. And I have to big up Caicedo in the middle of the pitch because he was, completely outrunning Fred and McTominay. Sometimes Manchester United's midfield was non-existent. There was a huge gap between the defensive line and the attacking line because the midfield was sometimes going this side and that side. They were not able to hold their position, and they were not able to, like free up space. They were not able to help Bruno Fernandes in many situations. And Brighton and Hove Albion were looking more hungry on the pitch. They were looking to hurt Manchester United on every possible occasion. Harry Maguire once again looked suspect at the back. He, along with Lisandro Martinez, is a new partnership. I understand that, but at least you need to do the basics right. You don't need to keep a very high line when you know that Danny Welbeck is a very clever player who makes his movements without the ball very smartly. And this is how the first goal came. Harry Maguire is expecting that it will be offside. He's trying to set up an offside trap, and he's not able to pick the run of Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck goes in behind on the left hand side, makes a clever run, and makes a very clever cutback for Pascal Gross to score the opener. 1-0 to Brighton and Hove Albion, and after that it was looking as if Manchester United just came to enjoy the game instead of really going for the kill. They're just playing for fun. And this is where Brighton and Hove Albion is a professional outfit. They know their job in hand, they are well structured, and they will use that to their advantage. They will utilize the midfield of Manchester United. They will exploit the half spaces, and that is where players like Leandro Trossard and Pascal Gross were coming into the game. They were able to penetrate Manchester United every time they came. That is how pathetic Manchester United were. And even after it was 35 minutes, I couldn't see any kind of change in terms of the tactics. Whenever the ball went to players like Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford, they were kicking it sideways and backwards, sideways and backwards. There was no penetrative movement from the other players. It was like everything was out of sync for Manchester United. This is what I would say, and nothing seemed to go right, especially in the first half. It became 2-0, and it was so easy for Brighton for the way they were able to create that transition out of one loose pass from Manchester United. Well, Pascal Gross hit the double inside the first 40 minutes, and going into half-time, Erik Ten Hag was a very baffled man. And coming into the second half, yes, all the eyes were on Cristiano Ronaldo because he was on the bench available for the game, and he was brought on in the second half in the 52nd minute. And soon after that, things were looking much more likely from Manchester United's perspective. They were putting in more crosses. They were playing in Brighton's defensive area, and they were not allowing Brighton to hit on the counter-attack. This is one of the most crucial things which we do in football. You don't allow time and space for the players to pick out their passes, and make it easy for them. You need to ensure that they don't get any kind of time and space. All the passing lines have to be blocked, and all the players have to be so compact and well drilled that it becomes difficult for the opposition to play through you. That is the basics of football, and that is where Manchester United were lacking in this game. And it was a very lucky goal, to be honest, the way they came back into the match. Yes, it was a set piece. I think the goalkeeper should have done better, but unfortunately, it was an own goal by McAllister. It just gave a glimmer of hope, but we all know that Brighton and Hove is a very tough team. They like to play, a low block. They know how to manage a game. They won their two matches last season in North London against Arsenal and Tottenham at their home stadiums. That is how, lethal Brighton are as a team. They are dangerous on the counter, and I'm sure, Graham Potter has all the resources in place to finish in the top 10. And this is a massive blow for Manchester United because Erik Ten Hag was so optimistic going into this season. He felt that yes, we have thrashed Liverpool 4-0 in a preseason friendly and things will work in our favor. Well, this is a very long term project, to be honest. And the Glazers were sitting in the stadium. They saw how pathetic Manchester United was, and all the pundits after the game actually said that Fred and McTominay is not the solution. It has not been working even under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or under Ralf Rangnick. So what do you expect from a manager like Erik Ten Hag? How will he be able to influence his philosophy on these players and get the best out of them? That is the task of an elite manager. And if you think that elite sport is not about winning, you are wrong, completely wrong, because it's all about winning. And a Manchester United team, a club with such a big history and legacy, has no other option but they have to win. This is the bare minimum what we expect from a club like Manchester United. So guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about this pathetic performance by the Red Devils. What do you feel? How will their season pan out? And what were the key issues which they need to address at the back? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Congratulations to Brighton on their first ever win at Old Trafford. And if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to the Football Mania, it's very simple. Hit the bell icon, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, stay safe and take care.